sure that wind is going to be a little too much for the microphone. Too much for my hand. Well, we've had drought conditions all summer. We've just been way below. The most recent report, I don't know about my specific area, but for our state, especially the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, we're 2 inches below average in June and July for rainfall. So we've just used up our pasture so much we just have no more to give. So we've pulled the calves off of the cows. The bull is pulled off. He's been in there for over 60 days, and we are going to try and go across the road and graze our neighbor's pasture that hasn't been grazed in a long time. There's some grass under there, but maybe we can rehab it and make it better for the future. The big challenge is for Madison and I to get the cows across the road without adequate help. We'll have to kind of block the road up the hill. They come over that hill pretty fast. Down the road isn't quite as bad. We can manage that, but it's going to be a challenge. I'm going to go wrap the fence around and get the charger set up. We'll see if we can get these cows moved across there. I'm excited to see what happens to that pasture across the way. You can see that I weed-eated a path for the fence, and there is some grass there, but it's really weedy. There's about 9 acres over here, and we're not gonna have the ability to really divide it up real well because of the way it is, but we're gonna pressure it as much as we can and have them knock all this weedy stuff down and see if we can reclaim this. Mostly just wanted to record this as a, see what happens kind of thing. Let's see what happens when we come to an old, this is classically what someone like Greg Judy or Joel Salatin would tell you to look for, a piece of ground that hasn't been used and nobody's utilizing, and you can lease it or get it for very cheap, maybe nothing, and show what regenerative agriculture can do. Dump trucks. But we can show what regenerative agriculture can do. Hopefully. There's a lot of briars and things in here. We're going to have to let them get in here and work it down, and then I'll probably have to come in with a machine, and hopefully we can get this ground in the future. At the very least, this year it's letting us take some of the pressure off of our other pastures to be able to let them rest. We've got the calves and the bull over there that will put a lot less pressure than 10 cows, a bull, and 5 calves that we have this year. And they're ready. They want to come over here bad. It seems like in the last week their appetite has increased. And we have been in terrible drought, like I said. It just so happens that today and tomorrow, today we're getting the front edge of what was it ever a hurricane? I think Debbie was a hurricane. It was either Hurricane Debbie or Tropical Storm Debbie. I think it's a tropical depression at this point as it comes back in on the Carolinas. And we're right on the edge of where they're going to get some pretty severe rains. The eastern panhandle of West Virginia has been incredibly dry, and now they might get 3, 4, 5 inches of rain. So I'm glad that they're going to get the rain. I'm sad that there may be going to be some flooding. I hope there's no flooding and damage. But you can tell the winds are, first of all, the winds are coming out of the south and east as that storm, the curl of that storm is whipping around towards us. 99% of the time the wind comes out of the direct west here. So this is coming off to my back is the south and east. So the wind's at my back right now blowing in. So we're coming in off the Atlantic, a few hundred miles. and we're starting to get, well, yesterday the winds changed and we started to get some of those first bands of moisture that developed, and we had, another system to the north of us that was kind of fighting it a little bit, so we had some showers pop up around us. We're gonna get some rain. Tomorrow is supposed to be a very rainy day, which would be good. Just hopefully nobody gets hurt. Hopefully there's no damage. We can get some nice rain to sustain us for a while and kind of be a drought buster, as they call them. I got a fence to build.
So Mehmet and Hey will turn off the fence. You can do traffic control. Get the wheel over there.
Traffic control?
Yeah.
This is all gonna be a crap show.
Well, I'm gonna push the cows across, and your job is to get everything out of the map.
We need to both be over there, probably. You need to be on one side and I need to be on the other, and just call them to it. We're gonna try to put these cows across the road with these babies on our back. I thought that we would bring the gate over, bring the reel over, create a funnel across.
Yeah.
And have us both there. I guess I can attach the gate there. I can attach both of them there. Then we're gonna have to quickly get on it. So I guess I'll get that position. Someone's gonna drive and do it.
Okay, well then, let me get this off and then...
I was hoping that we would be able to do that and call them across. They're ready to go.
Yeah. I'm going to turn... to do that, I just hit the minus button again, right?
Yeah. Make sure.
Huh?
When you look at that controller, it'll have your solar panel, your battery, and it'll show the load on. When you push that negative button, the load thing should go off. And the thing will stop ticking. Got to keep attention on the reel. I can't hear up over the hills or anything. Okay. 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 Well, that went pretty good.
Correct.
My heart was beating a little bit.
No.
Was your heart pounding?
A little bit for a second, but then they started moving, so then it
The
stopped.
fact that the big truck came after the cows were over was a benefit. I thought for sure someone was going to come run through the wire when we had to cross there. But they're over there. Now we got to get the charger hooked up, double check the water, make sure everything's good. That's working your cows every day. They kind of know what to expect. And they've never been over there before, so that's a brand new. They didn't know they were supposed to go over there. It's not part of their normal routine.
Correct.
Well, that's how I know she's your daughter.
What?
She's impatient. Things got to happen right now. There's no time. There's no time. We got to do it now. So it was her decision. It was her decision to move the cows when it was just me and her, babies in backpacks.
Oh my gosh.
Fence strung across the road.
Nobody
Praying no cars were coming. Praying the cows get across the road. That's a Melissa move. She's your daughter, 100% your daughter.
I don't know that I would have taken that chance.
That's the kind of get her done mentality you have.
I do have that mentality, but I would have.
It made my heart pump a little bit. I fully expected a car to come run through the poly wire and like unspool a reel or something.
I would have been stressed more about the cars than the cows. Like, but yeah, for sure.
Well, it's a little bit of an adventure today, Summer. We got you over here. Looks like you was rolling around in the dust a little bit, trying to get them bugs off of you. Some flies. We'll get you on this ground away from where you've been. Maybe there won't be as many flies over here. We'll be trying to get some apples. We find Maybelline yet? Is that Maybelline over there? I don't think so. We got to find Maybelline yet. It was Maybelline. So I think we got them all accounted for now. Everybody's in here. We'll let you have at it for a few days. Well, it's not like turning them out on fresh green grass, but it's still kind of cool. I'm interested to see what they do with all this. I'll show you. I mean, it's just a big bunch of overgrown weeds for all these years. So we got our good charger hooked up. It's hitting hard, and I'm just curious to see what they do with all these weeds. We got 9 acres of weeds and brambles to take care of. So it's just this will be the proof in the pudding to see if regenerative agriculture can begin to claim it all back. Of course, not going to happen at one time. Old Debbie's still rolling in. It's humid, breezy, not as hot as it has been. It's been quite the day so far. Need to get the minerals over here yet. And then the bull and the calves are across the way. Can we even see that far? Get the camera angle just right. I can see them. Can't get the camera. There we go. The bull and the calves are over yonder, back on our property. And this is the neighbor's property. And they've been generous enough to let us try to come over here and utilize this pasture again. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens next. been a good day so far. We're only about halfway through it. It's been busy. And we got a bunch of grandbabies over there. And Lucy's chasing them around. Hey y'all. It's a glorious day. In the words of Todd Friel, go serve your king.